Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdullah Siam. My ID number 192354662. I presented to Mr. Nurjaman Faruqi sir, lecturer, Department of Software Engineering at DIU, and he is the best machine learning teacher in Bangladesh. Now I would like to talk about microservice architecture. First, we know what is microservice architecture. Microservice architecture's pattern is that it is a distributed architecture, meaning that all the components within the architecture are fully coupled from one another. It is an architecture approach to building a software that consists of loosely coupled and independently deployable components. In the picture, we see there are many microservices and one business domain. Each service is self-contained and implement a single business capability. Why use microservice architecture? In microservices, all these modules come together to carry out the entire functionalities of a single application. To use microservice architecture because of it is highly maintainable and testable, loosely coupled with other services, independently deployable, flexibility in using technology and frameworks. Microservices were used to overcome the challenge of monolith architecture, and it solved the several persisting problems of a monolith architecture. They are inflexible, unreliable, unscalable, blocks continuous deployment, slow deployment, not fit for complex application. Advantage: to use microservice architecture, it is easier to deploy individual microservices compared to a monolith. It is easier to develop a microservice for a specific task. It is easier to scale a microservice. It is easier to flexible and dynamic. In the picture, we understand that microservices have their own technology stack and data management model, and the service communicate by REST API. Disadvantage: it is very difficult to maintain multiple microservices. Additional complexity of a diverse system. Debugging becomes difficult and complex. Increased testing issue and team dispute. When to use microservice architecture? Microservice architecture is that team can maintain and deploy each microservice independently. So, if we want to build a simple, lightweight application, a monolith architecture can be option. However, if we prefer to develop complex and evolving software, a microservice software solution will definitely be the best choice. Currently, many e-commerce companies shift their focus from monolith architecture to microservices. Companies like Netflix, Amazon, eBay, Twitter, PayPal, and many more have shifted from monolith to microservice architecture. Thank you.